Good morning, guys and gals. This video I'm bringing you today is trying to cover a topic I am extremely passionate about, which is boats. I love boats. I've owned a lot of different boats over the years. Man, I have so much information on boats. I probably could start a whole nother channel just for boats. So I'm going to try to bring some content about boats. And see if I can maybe inspire some of you to get out there and purchase a boat. I'm trying not to be like a salesman, though. That's not what I want to do. But I want to talk about this boat specifically. One of the boats I own specifically is this 14-foot 1977 Sea Nymph. It's 48 years old, I think. Is that mathematically correct? And what I want to say about it is if you are looking to get something simple, something that you don't have to maintain a ton, something you don't have to put a ton of money into, something that you can just get on the water, go fishing, immediately and just have fun with and use and not have to stress too much about, man, a aluminum boat of any variation is just your way to go. Maintenance is simple, keep it clean. It's aluminum. Get the garden hose. There's nothing. It's simple. You can add seats. You can add cup holders. You can, do whatever you want with it. Or nothing. In my opinion, keeping it simple is kind of your best bet because this is Michigan. So in the wintertime, I like to flip my aluminum boats. So obviously, I take the motor off and I take it off the trailer and I flip it over. And that way I don't have to worry about it in the winter. No snow and ice, nothing's going to damage it. It's going to be fine. This is a 1977. The previous owner, it sat for 10 years flipped over and it doesn't leak. It doesn't leak at all. And for some reason, we've told a whole generation of people that this boat is worthless. It's less. You need a wake boat. You need a pontoon. You've got to take 14 people with you or it's not going to be fun. Well, let me tell you what, that is fun to take a whole group of people with you out on a boat and have a good time. But man, you're dealt with the cleanup, you're dealt with the gas, you're dealt with everything. Where this thing, you and a buddy, you and kids, you and, limited amount of people, can get out there, barely use any gas because it just putts along the lake. And you're not rowing, you're just getting out there. And the simplicity is what makes it so enjoyable. And I think that's what's overlooked with these boats is just they're simple. And here in Michigan, the market on these boats is dirt cheap. Within, perspective, obviously there's people who think they can sell some of these boats for an insane amount of money, but they're not selling. I can think of half a dozen to a dozen of these boats sitting in my neighborhood backyards that haven't moved in at least 5 years, that if I went and knocked on their door, I probably could pick them up really cheap. And it's a passion of mine. It's a sickness that even when I'm walking the dog, I'm looking in people's backyards for boats and stuff, and my kids do too now, and they say, "Hey Dad, look, there's a boat." And I'm like, "Oh man, that's so cool. I wonder if we can buy it." And then my wife, says, "Don't you dare." But, it's all fun. It's all in good time, it's all part of it. But, just these are so simple. And the whole old saying of bust out another 1,000 for a boat, that is not true with these boats. Because even the motors, you can get a motor that runs for $1,000, a whole motor, or less. I've even gotten them less. Non-running usually, but, you tinker with them and you get them running. And this motor, this is 25 years old, still runs like a top and has had very little of any kind of maintenance. It needs a little maintenance right now. That's why it's in the garage. It's mainly for this motor because I want to do some preventative maintenance on it. But yeah, so get out there, have some fun, buy a boat. Your wife or girlfriend might be mad at first, but once you get her out there on the water and the nice sunshine, and she'll be loving it. And then you'll be catching the big fish and having a good time. So get out there, stop watching YouTube, go fix something, buy something that's broken, see what you can do. You're not going to learn any other way other than just getting your hands dirty. Have fun, guys. Enjoy the weather. Bye.